What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today I am drawing Jasper from Steven Universe. Now, for those who don't know, she's like a villainous type of character, very aggressive, you know, but she's kind of turned on to the good side, if you wanna say that. And I gotta start off with this dry ass marker here. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. Actually, I got hipped on to Steven Universe by accident, to be honest with you. I wasn't even really paying attention to the show, but by some kind of way, I flipped through the channels and I saw a scene from the show. And when I looked at it, I realized what it was about. It was about, they're talking about uh, geology, really, with some messages in it and stuff. And as I was looking at the show, I was like, wait a minute, this says a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff in here, you could learn about. You learn a lot about geology. You learn about, the different diamonds and amethyst, which actually that's what got me hip to it. Because my birthstone is amethyst. I was born in February, so the birthstone for amethyst is February. It's purple. And every time I saw the show, I'll be cheering amethyst because it's my favorite birthstone. So I would get into it, start yelling at the TV, "Go ahead, amethyst, go ahead," Excuse me. So I'd be cheering it on, going crazy for amethyst whenever she would get in some kind of fight or something like that. I'll be rooting her on. So I have a birthstone bias. And then one day I just sat down and I had a chance to watch an entire episode. And it was pretty cool. You see different personalities of the gemstones. You get an idea of the story. Steven is a little boy. For those who don't know, Steven's a little boy who is the product of a half of a gem and a human. His father was a human. His mother was a gem, rose quartz, and he never knew his mother. His father raised him. They live on like some kind of beach type setting, and his father raised him. And he grows up realizing that he's not like everyone else. He's different from the other people. He has a gemstone for a belly button. That's just the half gem part of him, and he has this connection with these gems. And there's three in particular. There's, well, technically four, but the show shows mainly three. You have garnet, which is actually a fusion of ruby and sapphire in the show, which in actuality is not, because garnet is its own stone, and as is ruby and sapphire. And you have pearl, which is the very rational, analytical one. Garnet is the calm one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, garnet is the calm one. No, she's the level-headed one. But pearl is, a little more erratic, to say the least. A little more uptight. But she's also, very tactical. And amethyst which is kind of like displayed as like a runt, very small stature character who's very, very wild and eccentric and, just headstrong, fiery personality. And then you have Steven, the main character, the protagonist, who kind of is the reason why all of them are together. He kind of is the common denominator between all of them. That and his mother. And his father, Steven's father, I forgot his name. Kind of like a hippie, you know, very aloof. Just trying to figure out, how to raise his son without the mother. And, it's pretty cool. And you have and every now and then you have these different gems from, I guess, their home world or whatever coming in, and it's just it's pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, what really coming was in the show, Steven sings his song called Giant Woman, and it's really about him wanting to see a fusion of the gems. And it's very simple lyrics, but for some reason it's catchy. I don't know why, but for some reason the song is catchy. No, you're saying all I wanna do. Okay. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna see is, it's a catchy song. It was like him wanting to see a giant woman. Now, in the case of Jasper, she is a giant woman, but she's not a fusion. No, she's not a fusion. She is a giant woman though, but she ain't a fusion. I know something about that show. A lot of that show, the content, like I think the content at times seems more for adults than it does for kids. I don't know if I'm the only one picking up on that. Like I think the children are who watch the show are intrigued by the gems and how they look. But if you listen to the actual content, it sounds like there's more stuff going on. Like you're dealing with, you know, a parent's death. A lot of kids don't really understand that, but you're dealing with a parent's death. Even in the show, you're actually dealing with sexuality. That is shown. A lot of this stuff, most kids watching that show wouldn't really understand. But it is catching. The show is eye catching. It is captivating. I will admit. It's funny. I think it's very well written. They deal with like the subject matter they do deal with. They deal with war in that show. So it looks simple, but in fact it's very complex. But it's complex told in a simple way. You have complex subjects explained simply, which is as a writer, if you can explain a complex subject simply, or in simple, I said it right first time, then you've done something to make touchy subjects you know, put on the forefront. You know, it takes a lot of finessing when you're writing it out, because a lot of children may not understand a lot of the subjects. But it's put in a way, and it's shown in a way. It's shown in a way where the child's mind can still process it and take it in. And who knows? The child may even have questions about what they saw. They may say, well, what happened to Rose Quartz, Steven's mother? She died. Why did she die? Why didn't she stay with Steven's father? That's a serious question. How did Steven's father, what did he do? After she died, what was he thinking when he said, "Okay, I have to raise this boy by myself now. I'm now a single father." It's deep. The show gets deep into it. I will admit the show gets deep into it. The show is very thought provoking if you have that mind to go that deep. If you have the mind to go that deep, it is very thought provoking. But I like it though. Like, I never thought I would actually like a show. Like I said, what caught me was the geological aspect of it. Actually, you know, just being a nerd like that. The geological aspect of the show. What they were talking about, and there's actually a hierarchy in the gem world in that show. Like, the diamonds are the highest because, in actuality, the diamonds are the hardest natural substance in the world. So they take precedence over everything else. So, and you have amethyst and sapphire, ruby. The sapphires are like right under, like it's diamonds then it's sapphires, which in actuality, on the most scale of hardness, diamonds are the hardest, sapphire and ruby are the second hardest. So there's actually they took that serious. I like that. Anyway, let me sign my name on this thing here. What's this? And what is this? This is April the 12th, 2017. And this is Jasper. Alright. Hope you all enjoyed this. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, LCSS, comment, subscribe, and share, LCSS. And once again, let's get a G amount of subscribers to that number. All right, let's put some G in that gallery. Catch you all later. Peace.